Hi, I'm Jaxon. I'm 13 and this is my testimony. I'm so excited to share my faith journey as it is so strong and important to me. So, a little bit back in December of 2023, I got baptized and I devoted my life to Jesus. Before that, I came to TCS before, but it was on and off from like August through November to December. I started coming consistently, and I just really put my time and effort into knowing who Jesus was and letting Jesus know who I am. I just wasn't in a great place with my mental health, and I was hanging out with the wrong people, and I realized that I just needed to devote my life to Jesus because he was the only person who knew who I was. And most days before I devoted my life, I would just dwell on how sucky I was feeling and how I was living. And I finally realized that I should just put it all into Jesus and let him be my Lord and Savior. And before I devoted my life and before I made the decision, I realized who my friends were and what bad decisions that we would make together. And I realized that wasn't for me, and I should separate myself from those people and from doing those bad things. And I realized that the people that I needed were here at TCS and at church in general. And I found that I am such more confident and more happy with the friends that I have now than the friends that I did have. And before I had start coming to TCS, I didn't have anyone to talk to or anything. And the first day that I went to TCS, my group leaders were amazing, and they just wanted to get to know me, and they wanted to support me through everything that I have been through and stuff. And they're just so kind, and they would always try and talk to me and see if I was okay, because they were the only people that I trusted to let them know what I was going through. The same night that I just first gone to TCS, I ran home to my mom to tell her how good it went and how supporting the community was and how just loving the community was. And I never thought anything bad. I just was why are these people being so nice? Because no one has ever done that for me before. And I just found myself in just such a great place after I came. After a couple of times of coming, I prayed to God for the first time, meaningfully. And I was like, God, I know you're real, and I believe in you. Please just help me, guide the way, show me my journey and help me, because I was getting better from coming to church. I just knew wow, this is really helping me with my mental health, all this stuff. And I just really felt confident in everything that I've done. I prayed to God about having a better relationship with him, as I had known that my friends had a really good relationship with him, always trusting him and always knowing that he's there. And just from that point on, I just felt like I've grown as a person and with God, instead of growing as a person without having my faith in him. And ever since then, I've just known I want to be with God. I want to be with Jesus. I want to devote my life to them. I had opened my Bible and I didn't know where to start, so I actually called my group leader and I was like, where should I start in the Bible? And she said, take it from Psalms. And one verse that I remember is Psalms 2:3, you'll make it. And that has just stuck with me through everything. And I feel like that just keeps pushing me and telling me that it's going to be okay through thick and thin. Hearing that verse and just knowing Psalms in general, I think Psalms is my favorite book. It just helps me to know that God sees in my heart and just knows who I am as a person, instead of how everyone else sees me, just there. God knows who I truly am in the heart instead of just everyone else. After I had gone to church for a couple of months consistently, I had seen a change in my self-awareness, my confidence, and my happiness in general. And I'd realized it's my time to devote my life. And I had been putting in all of my effort to when I had time, instead of sitting on my phone, I would go and read the Bible or pray or try to have a conversation with one of my friends about God and just finding my faith. And I knew that devoting my life would be my biggest accomplishment. And on December 6th, 2023, I finally pursued that. And ever since I've like came to God and came to Jesus, just like knowing my faith, it's helped me so much with just literally everything. My relationship with God has like grown for me to know that He has my back through thick and thin, and I'm not alone in my journey, and I'm not alone at all. And if you had told like my last year self that I would be okay in going to church every week, like 2 times a week, I wouldn't believe you, because I just wasn't in a great place, and I've changed so much, and just my faith journey has grown like a million times bigger than it was last July. I like realized that my mental health has gotten so much better, and just I feel like it's because I know I have a community that supports me and loves me through anything, and I can talk to my group leaders, or I can talk to my friends here at church, or anyone, knowing that they have my back and that they support me. And I've built my friendships and my relationships with God, and I don't think I have one relationship where I'm like, oh no, we don't talk about church or God or anything. I'm proud to say that I have devoted my life to Jesus, and that I have built so many relationships based upon my faith journey, and that all of the people that I love support me in my decisions with having a relationship with God. And just everyone who has helped me through my journey, I thank them so much, and I'm so grateful for them. And my name's Jaxon, and this is my story.